at Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division VI and the winner of the Aganis Trophy.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Ashland High School Girls Basketball, brought to you by Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef on WACA-TV, your exclusive home for Ashland High School sports. Tonight, your Ashland Clockers host the Westwood Wolverines in Tri-Valley League action. I'm Josh Abrams, and joining me at center court is Rob Silver.
Good to be back. We have not called a game together for quite a while. Did we do any volleyball together?
I can't even remember. I know we did football. We did a football game. I think it's the last one we've done.
Yeah. So no, we didn't do football this year, did we?
I think we did one.
Did we?
Maybe.
No.
But here we are, girls basketball, second game of the
exciting.
season for them, first one for us.
Yeah, their home opener.
Yep.
And it should be interesting. See in your notes is the common theme: no seniors on the roster.
And just two juniors. Yep.
2 juniors, 2 sophomores. I had a moment to speak with the new head coach, Stephen Strange. A lot of positive energy,
Good.
Very optimistic. Obviously, he's not expecting miracles, with the squad, but there's a good turnout of girls from 8th grade up that were playing in the JV game. Westwood's lost a few players. Solid team last year, 15-3, as Ashley wins the tip and fires away.
That was Ava Vitti with a jumper, missed just wide. We're underway, as you mentioned, Rob. It was Vanessa Thompson winning the tip for the Clockers. Westwood firing away from 3, no good. Rebound for the Clockers. They'll bring it up court here. That's Kiana Thompson, Vanessa's sister.
Yeah, right? The younger sister, freshman, and the scouting report, she's a strong player as well. Nice dump pass inside to Vitti, who'll go to the line. So Westwood losing their home opener. I think it was, 66-36, but that was to Medfield. So you can't really tell if Medfield is just that much better than they even were last year, or if Westwood's also had a little bit of a drop-off. I think they did lose a good number of seniors, too, so a little rebuilding for them as Ashland takes the early lead.
Yeah, we'll see how this plays. Again, as you mentioned, right, Westwood got blown out in their season opener as Ava Vitti hits
both
2 free throws. Nice job there.
Yeah, so you wonder if Westwood might have a little aggression to take out, but right now it's Ashland defending their home court advantage. A little stutter step, but that goes uncalled, and Elizabeth Weeman with her first 2 points.
So we're tied up here, too. 7:07 and counting in the first quarter. Clockers working the ball around the perimeter, trying to feed it inside to Vitti, kick it back up top.
It's Kiana Thompson.
There's a turnover.
Incidental contact trip.
Good defense. Abby Rosenfeld getting back there and preventing the layup. Good feed inside and draws the foul. Let be Carolyn Nozzolillo going to the line for the Wolverines.
Yeah, not a bad foul by Deaver. Make them earn it. Nozzolillo, a junior on this Wolverine squad. Back rims the first one. Another strong free throw.
Wolverines
collapse box out.
It's a 3-point attempt, well off the mark, kept alive, but turned back over to Ava Vitti. Ava trying to dribble out of the press. Deaver now and ahead to Rosenfeld. They've got a 2-on-1. Rosenfeld gets snuffed on the shot, but kicked back out for the Clockers. Vitti firing the jumper off the front rim, no good. Rebounds loose underneath, and the Wolverines come away with it. Moving it quickly ahead, but turned back over.
Good job by Kiana Thompson to get a hand in there and deflect the pass.
Quick shot, no good, and then a turnover here by Westwood. And Rob, I think we're going to be in for a surprisingly close game here tonight.
Well, certainly looks like that way. And one of the bright spots on this Clocker squad to end the year last year was Vanessa Thompson. As a sophomore, got a lot of minutes later in the year, and there's a three almost.
Abby Deaver rims in and out.
But
Another
she
returning
played,
player.
But Vanessa Thompson just played so much better as the year progressed and gained a lot of confidence.
I think that one went in for Angelina Holmesy, one of the many juniors on this Westwood roster. Wolverines up 4-2 with under 5.5 to go in the first quarter.
And this is, again, the freshman, Kiana Thompson, who already looks confident out there.
Definitely showing some good presence on the court, getting a lot of minutes early on here. Deaver looking for some help. Dribbles out of it, top of the key, shoots the three. Off the mark, rebounds loose. Bouncing around, Deaver trying to dive in. Can't make the play right here in front of our bench. So Westwood inbounding here right directly in front of us.
We can actually slide this back a little bit.
Try and stay out of the way.
Well, I don't think we're in the way, but we don't need to be. I don't know why the table is there to begin with. Number 33, Tweeman again, a little wide. So Weeman not afraid to shoot the rock.
Absolutely, and Ava Vitti making her presence felt on the defensive end as well, forcing a turnover here, and the Clockers will bring the ball up with no pressure. Kiana dribbling around, looking for some help. Works around the double screen. Inside to Vitti, wild shot goes wide. Rebound Westwood, and there's a travel. So Clockers had a little bit of a full court press going there, and it forces the turnover. So back here go to the Clockers, and inbounding will be Abby. Yeah. Abby Rosenfeld. We got two Abbies on the floor right now for the Clockers.
Double Abbies.
Here's Kiana. Dishing off to Abby Rosenfeld for three. It's just off the mark.
Yeah,
ball's loose. Winds up back with Rosenfeld. Pressed here against the
smart play.
Sideline.
Abby throws it off the Wolverine defender.
I've lost track. This might be her. It's her definitely at least her second, maybe her third year on varsity. So showing some good experience there.
She did play as a freshman with Vanessa.
Okay, Vanessa now dribbling into the lane, kicks it back up top for Vitti for three off the back iron. Vanessa Thompson crashes in for the board. Abby Rosenfeld ends up with it, and we get a jump ball under the Wolverine basket. It'll be green ball. 4:02 to go in the first quarter.
Abby Rosenfeld not afraid to get into the mix and just, mix it up with anybody. Tough player. Great job. Diva comes away with a rebound, turns it over.
Yeah, tough outlet pass there.
If that one's on Deaver, that would be your second. Let's see if it's, no, it's on Kiana Thompson.
Okay, so that's Kiana's first foul. Mackenzie Kaiser at the line to shoot two. Hits the first one. Ainsley Grinley taking a seat for the Wolverines.
And that's the townhouse sub of the game.
Nice work. Okay, Kaiser hits both free throws. So the Wolverines now up 6-2 as Vanessa Thompson brings the ball up court.
Great give and go.
Great call, Rob. It was a terrific give and go, and now Thompson's going to the line to shoot two.
One thing I've noticed already tonight, this Ashland team has probably run more design plays tonight than last year's squad did all season. And they're executing. They may not, finish the shot, but they're getting quality looks.
No, and they're showing some really good fundamentals as well on both sides of the floor.
And Abby Rosenfeld gets a seat, and into the game comes
I think it's Lexi Maloney. Yeah.
Yes.
Another one of the several freshmen on this varsity roster for the Clockers.
From the long list of Merloni athletes that have come up
matriculating through the Ashland school system.
Yes.
Clockers retain possession under the Wolverine basket.
Unfortunate, two misses by Vanessa Thompson at the free throw line.
Vitti with the ball now at the top of the key. Kiana had a little trouble there on the right on the near sideline here. Shot goes wide left.
Solid rebound by Kiana Thompson.
Feeds her sister. Vanessa did a nice job there, not fouling. Aggressive play there, trying to get the ball back, but did not foul. Nice play there. Wolverines trying to set up their half-court set for one of the first times tonight. So 3 ball from the corner, just off the mark. Rebound by Kiana, trying to dribble out of it under heavy pressure. Able to get it out to Merloni. He'll bring it up court. Vitti still trying to find her mark. Off the mark this time. Rebound Wolverines. So these Clockers definitely not afraid to take the shot, Rob. They're just not falling in just yet.
Nope. Opening night jitters. Home opening night jitters.
Right in front of the home crowd.
Yeah. Oh, good job by Merloni. Oh,
thought she tied her up, but they're going to call a foul. So 3 Clockers now, each with 1 foul. Looks like Madison Ward checking into the game, replacing Lizzie Weeman for the Wolverines. Wolverines inbounding under the Clocker basket. Nice driving move to the hoop, blocked aside, follow, though does fall.
Yeah. Caroline Nozazillo.
Okay. 3rd different score for the Wolverines. They're up 8-2 with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's an 8-0 run after Ashland had scored the opening 2 points. That one's blocked, but
we're
falls
call that
to
a
Vanessa.
Pass.
Yeah.
Good double team here, right on the baseline. Smart play made by Abigail Law of the Wolverines, forcing an out of bounds here. So they'll inbound here. Law taking the honors.
A little bit of a press.
Gave her a step slow on
and it worked.
That, but yes, the press works.
Vitti ends up picking up the loose ball. The errant pass, Vanessa Thompson in the lane, could not finish.
Kiana knocked that loose, but the Wolverines able to recover, and they're going to break the press.
It's Julie Hogan, number 12, with a nice pass to
defensive breakdown
Holmesy
there
for the finish.
So Holmesy, the leading scorer now for the Wolverines with 4. Score is 10-2 now. Under a minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Kiana making her move, drives the lane, gets the layup, and it falls. Nice basket there for Kiana. She's on the board.
Her first varsity points at home.
Clocker's first field
and
goal.
Vanessa Thompson with a steal. Should be able to lay it in. A little strong. Good follow by Merloni.
And she'll go to the line.
Coach wants to have a little word with Vanessa. I think he wants to just tell her to settle down. She's doing everything right, but just a little bit too hyped up.
Okay, scoreboard has that as the 2nd foul on Julie Hogan. I've only had it as her first, but they've got to be right, Rob. Maloney missed the first foul shot, and the Wolverines going to do just about wholesale changes here on the floor.
As Abby Law comes out with Holmesy. See if Merloni can connect on the 2nd free throw. She does. Makes 1 of 2, and the lead's been cut to 5, 10-5.
Okay. Wolverines break the press this time, get it across half court. Had a team member there open on the wing. Couldn't follow. I'm wondering if that's Grace Foscaldo, because I don't have a 23 on the roster.
Calling possession Westwood.
Interesting. Have to take a look at that on replay.
Yeah, I think she may have actually touched it before it hit the ground. Hadn't. And finally, she finds her range. Weeman.
She had a good look at that one. Completely uncontested 3 and drained it. So 13-5 now. The Clockers have just cut the lead in half, and now it's back up to 8 points. An errant pass gets turned aside. Westwood comes down with it.
Olivia Shea. Do you have her?
I don't have an Olivia Shea on my roster.
Oh. Oh, you know what? I downloaded this one off of Arbiter.
Max Preps. Oh, Arbiter.
Arbiter, so. Strong move by Nozalillo. Close out the quarter.
Okay, so after one, Westwood up 15-5.
Not a bad quarter.
No,
You know,
Clocker's definitely showing, showing some spark, showing some promise.
Yeah, definitely rough around the edges, but they, had a lot of good looks. And I just think, once Vanessa has one shot go in, she's going to score in droves.
Just got to break the ice, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, just a reminder, folks, tonight's game on WACA-TV is sponsored by Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef. Located at Ledgmere Plaza at the corner of Elliott Street and 126. They have the best roast beef sandwiches in town. Isn't that right, Rob?
That is correct. I know we always talk about the chicken calzone, but
you might talk about the chicken calzone. That's off the menu for me.
I had was outstanding.
Well, check out all they have to offer, including pizza, subs, and more by visiting townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. You can even place your order online. And, of course, we do want to thank them for providing dinner tonight for Rob, myself, and the broadcast crew. Speaking of which, this has got to be one of the biggest broadcast crews I've ever worked with at WACA.
We had more on Tuesday, but unbelievable. We have extra
3 cameras.
Justin O'Brien, Mackie Kotob, and is that Brady?
Yeah, I've got Brady Montesino as well.
There.
Jeff Hall and Nick Cunningham are also on board tonight for us. Yeah. Appreciate it, guys.
And Paul Bowden helping with the setup.
Yeah. I think Paul's off to a town meeting or something. Okay, Kiana's off the mark again. She's firing those jumpers, but really struggling to find the mark. Abby Rosenfeld back into the game and forces the ball out of bounds, so Westwood will inbound right in front of the Clocker bench. Okay, they're going to say that one's Wolverine ball. I thought it went off at Wolverine on the way out of bounds.
Yeah, Vanessa tipped it,
last.
And then, a tiny, tiny tip. You'd have to see the slow motion replay to see the change in the rotation. But
Right. Wolverine's trying to work the ball inside. It doesn't work.
Vitti hanging with it.
She is a force on the inside.
Yeah, she's doing great. It's fun to watch.
Merloy tries to pass the ball inside, gets knocked aside.
Need to use the bounce pass, so Thompson read that. Jump ball, possibly.
They're really letting the girls play. Yeah. There's the jump. Surprised it took that long. 7:04 to go in the first half. Clockers down 15-5.
Yeah, it's either jump ball or travel.
Wolverine's able to inbound cleanly. Ball at the top of the key, looking for some help. There's a 3-ball attempt. Off the mark, rebound by Thompson. Kiana, that is. Pushing ahead to Abby Rosenfeld. Too hot to handle, but she recovers. Steps back, fires, and finds it.
And that's 3. It's a 3.
Did they give her 3 for that?
They gave her 3.
Wow.
Unless they just raised their hands in excitement. And there's a steal. Merloni being pressured by the other number 2. Vanessa Thompson comes away with it.
Big offensive rebound. Vitti for 3. Off the glass, no good. Thompson gets taken to the floor, but no call. Wolverines come out with it. Kicking it back outside. Thought about the 3. Drives the lane. Dishes aside. Wolverines going inside, outside. Here's a 3-ball attempt. No good, but rebound. No good. Another rebound, this time.
Kiana Thompson comes away with it, pushes it up.
She doesn't have numbers, but decides to drive. Thought she drew the foul, but they're going to say a travel.
No, they called the foul.
Called a foul, an elbow on her. Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping they called the foul, the travel instead, but
yep.
It's going to be foul number 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one they could have let go. They
Clockers presses back.
The travel.
Kiana got a hand on that, but couldn't stop the pass. Wolverines think about the 3. Another turnover here, and the Clockers will take over under their own basket. Couple of subs, make it 3 subs, 4 subs for the Wolverines.
Oh, now I'm getting angry.
Oh, timeout. Okay. 5:43 to go. Clockers down 15-8.
Yeah, 3 points by Rosenfeld, the only 3 in the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
It, slices that lead down to 7. Speaking of slices, did you have a slice?
I had 2 slices.
Did you?
Yep.
What did you think?
I know. I just want to make sure that the
I
kids.
didn't have it yet.
The kids got their food. I certainly want to take anything away from them. Got the broadcast crew tonight. It's really for them more than us, but
Oh.
it is for us too. I verified that. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. Especially when we have a big crew.
Sure. Yeah, big
This
Friday
works
night
easy,
here.
but what they do, that needs, you need to be fed.
No doubt about it. So, Rob, I have to ask, what's with the Christmas hat?
Oh, it's just the holiday season. I just figured it was in the car. Let's do it.
I find it interesting you chose to wait until Hanukkah finished before you bring out the hat.
I didn't have it before. And if I had the blue hat, I would have worn that.
Okay, good to know.
The Hanukkah broadcast.
Good to know.
But yeah, I figure I wear it tonight. Wear it Tuesday when I announce the game with Hallie. That's a Norwood game. I think it's a 6. It's also a 6 o'clock start. That's going to be enjoyable.
Okay,
It's
we're
fun.
back to the action here.
Yeah.
Under 5:40 to go in the half. Kiana fires the 3. No good. Rebound Wolverines. Fighting through some pressure.
Yeah.
Able to break it this time. Oh, Abby Rosenfeld, good hustle getting back. Forces another Wolverine turnover. This pass too far ahead from Merloni and out of bounds. So Clocker still down 15-8, 5:19 to go. Wolverines will inbound and get met immediately by some pressure by the Clockers.
Yeah, and you can see on the expression on the Wolverine faces that they are frustrated with the press. And it's something that Clockers really haven't done much over the last couple of years.
Looks like Thompson got some contact but doesn't draw the foul. Wolverines come down with it.
So Weeman directing the offense. Picks up the dribble. For Grinley.
Weeman looks like a very strong player. Really good presence out there, moving the ball around well and not afraid to drive the lane.
Oh, good ball fake.
There's a kick ball. But good defense nonetheless by Kiana.
Yeah, Weeman is a sophomore.
Okay. Weeman inbounds, works it around, part of the passing game here.
Weeman wants the ball so bad. She hit her last shot from 3. She hasn't been open since. White ball, they're going to call that one
Called
on
a foul.
Grinley.
Yep.
Her second.
Yeah, she fouled Abby Rosenfeld on it as that ball was bouncing around after the shot. So Rosenfeld bringing the ball up now. She's our only Abby on the floor right now, so I guess we can go back to calling her Abby.
Just have to deal with the 2 Thompsons.
Yep.
Okay.
Miscommunication there between Vanessa Thompson and Merloni. Okay, and now we still have one Abby on the floor, but Deaver has come in for Rosenfeld. Clocker presses back. Got to admire the stamina of these Clocker girls. Rob, it takes a lot of energy to keep running a press every time like this.
Oh. Vanessa finally put the ball down.
Another errant pass, turnover, Wolverine ball.
Good ball movement by Westwood. And they come away with a nice layup. Mackenzie Kaiser, her first field goal of the night. To complement her 2 free throws. Lead back to 9, 17-8. Vanessa Thompson down low. Gets hit hard by Nozzolillo.
A little shaken up here. I'm not sure if she landed on her elbow.
Yeah, definitely hurt a little bit. But Maybe that's
Oh,
what she
they're not
needs
going to give her a
to
shooting foul on that.
motivation.
Okay.
No, it looks like
She was
no.
back on her defender down the paint. Maloney trying to get it in bounds.
No.
Turnover. Turn back over.
Vanessa grabs it to Maloney. A little teardropper.
Just short. Clockers were looking for an out of bounds there, but they're going to call that one on Abby Deaver, her first. 3:18 to go. Clockers down 17-8.
You and I have announced how many games, basketball-wise.
Oh, probably a couple dozen easily.
Right, and that one is who's that? Number 11.
I'm going to give that one to Kaiser. Yeah.
We've had, I think maybe once in the couple dozen, we've had somebody graze the table. And tonight we've had like 5 people.
They're getting close.
Like, yeah.
And usually we're at a bigger table than this.
Yeah.
Another ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go Wolverines' way as they continue to make major changes every time they make a substitution. 4 new players on the floor joining Weeman.
Abby Law will bring it up for Westwood. There's a 3 attempt by Ward that goes long.
Clock's having a little trouble right now on the defensive glass, trying to be able to come down with some rebounds.
Yeah, for the most part tonight, they've done a good job though on the boards. And into the game comes Lizelle Borges.
Her first minutes, yep.
Yeah. Maloney some quality minutes as she gets a rest. Good job by Thompson. The
Coach
Thompson twins. Almost.
How long you been waiting to make that reference?
It just came to me. It literally just came. I'm like, I'll never have another chance.
Do you know how many members of the band there were in the Thompson twins?
I don't, because it wasn't just them, but
3.
were they all Thompsons or?
Oh, well, you just hit the ceiling on my knowledge about the Thompson twins.
As long as you don't ask me to hold you now, we're good. It's Abby Deaver with a rebound and.
Oh, poor pass there.
Yeah, lack of confidence, ball handling. Unfortunate turnover. Good job working on the boards.
Going to get a jump ball on this one. Deaver lucky not to get called for a foul there. Getting a little over-aggressive under the basket. Yeah. Well, arrow favors the Clockers. 1:58 to go now. Clockers down 19-8.
Westwood historically has been a very defensive team. I think last year they held their opponents to 32 points a game.
Wow.
So.
Definitely seeing, I don't know if it's a combination of good defense or poor shooting by the Clockers here in the first half. But that
Great
one goes
job
in.
by Thompson. Her second field goal of the night.
Clockers only 2 field goals, plus the 3 by Abby.
Yeah. Good point.
That's going to send the Wolverines to the line.
Viddy's called her second. So nobody in real big foul trouble. Angelina Holmesy, her first trip to the line. Takes advantage of the charity stripe.
Yeah.
Makes them both 21-10. So the first quarter lead of 10 is now grown to 11. 1:16 to go. Deaver with a quick shot. Great job by Vitti to pull down the rebound.
Tried to go around the world with that shot.
Yeah, a couple Clockers in the paint. Law looks behind her. Not able to finish. Good follow. Couldn't finish. Try one more time. And Ashland comes away. See what Diva does. Not comfortable
2-on-2.
dribbling. But able to put it down once and finish in the lane. Love it.
Abby Deaver's first points of the night. Clockers down 21-12 with 37 seconds to go in the half.
And there's
kickball. Yep. Vanessa Thompson does play soccer during the fall, so you know, quick feet.
Yeah. It's just a reflex. Duran.
I didn't realize this was going to be 80s music trivia Friday night.
Well, you started with the Thompson.
No, I started with Thompson Twins.
And no sooner did I say no one's in foul trouble, and Vidi is in foul trouble.
That's her third.
As Marloni is going to come in for her. Mackenzie Kaiser, 3 for 3 from the stripe tonight.
Okay, Kaiser hit them both.
So 16 seconds, see if we can get off a shot.
Oh, Wolverines are going to let him set up the half-court set. 10 seconds now. No sense of urgency from the Clockers. Giannis stops for 3.
Yeah, nice
That's their best shot of the half, probably. Didn't fall. 5/10 of a second left, and that'll do it for the half.
Good pressure by Deaver to make sure she didn't rush up court and get off some shot. So, 1 half in the books.
Yep, 23-12 Westwood. And again, first home game for this team. A very young Clocker team. Not a lot of varsity experience here, but holding their own so far, if you can say that, with an 11-point deficit, but they look good. You know, again, a couple shots fall here and there, and they're right in this one.
I'm going to head over to the table and grab a slice of pizza from our sponsor, Townhouse.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. We'll recap and get ready for some second half action.
Okay, you're watching Ashland High School girls varsity basketball on WACA-TV.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
Okay, everybody, welcome back. Second half action here, Friday Night Hoops. Clockers hosting the Westwood Wolverines. If you're just joining us, Clockers down 23-12 as we start the second half.
But Diva with a steal.
More good defense by the Clockers tonight. Here's Vidi driving in, wheeling and dealing. Gets the shot off the glass, back iron, no good.
Everything but the basket, but she looked great there.
Absolutely. And Ava Vidi, one of the many freshmen on this Clocker varsity team. Thought Deaver had a clean block on that one, but she was going to get whistled for it.
If you just tuned in, I can only imagine it's because you were just getting home from work. This Ashland and Clocker squad, no seniors on the roster, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and the rest freshmen. So you will be hearing these names for years to come.
Absolutely. And hopefully you'll be hearing about them from us.
That would be nice.
Okay, and Nozzolillo misses the second of 2. Westwood up 24-12 now. A little bit of back and forth. Abby Rosenfeld with the ball at the moment. Dishes off to the wing. Vanessa Thompson tries to feed inside. Blocked aside by Nozzolillo. Wolverines come away with it. Loose ball, getting knocked around. We're going to get a tie up here.
Good work by Deaver.
Okay, so arrow favors the Clockers. Vanessa Thompson will inbound for the Clockers. And by the way, we were doing some nice little 80s music references there in the first half. The one obvious reference that we haven't even touched on yet involves the new Ashland coach.
Strange.
Stephen Strange.
Now, do you want to go with like songs with the name Strange in the title?
No,
or
no.
what?
I'm going a totally different direction.
Oh, as Kiana Thompson picks up the loose ball.
And she'll go to the line. That one's going to get called on Ainsley Grinley.
Stephen Strange. As I was thinking Strange Brew by Cream. People Are Strange by The Doors.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. These are legitimate music references with his last name. But where I'm going is that this guy is a doctorate short of being a Marvel superhero. I'm going to let you ponder that one as Thompson hits the first free throw for her tonight. Clockers down 24-13.
I have a really, really obscure 80s reference for
Marvel superheroes?
It's got to be the parents that are watching. The thousands of parents. Second one, no good. So doesn't get the timeout. Hogan runs up ahead and finishes off the feed. Her first 2 points of the night.
Okay, Westwood up 26-13 now. Under 6:20 to go in the third quarter.
Nice kick out to Thompson.
Just short. Rebound Wolverines, but turned right over. Here's Vanessa again on the line this time. No good. Ball's loose. Deaver dives after it.
Great job by
away
Deaver.
with it. Ball got turned over a couple of different times there between the two teams, but the Wolverines come away with it. Gonna get a blocking foul? Rosenfeld can't believe it. She gets called for that one. It's gonna be her first.
I'm gonna do the 80s reference when we have time because I don't want to rush it in there. It's very obscure. Somebody gets it, I'll buy him a free pizza.
Okay, you understand that the Ashland coach shares a name with Marvel superhero Dr. Strange.
Well, I did not because I am not. I've never read any, never seen any of the movies.
Oh, Rob.
I know.
How can you admit that on the air? Here's a steal by
Merlot.
Merloni, right on in. Stop, fire, no good. Rebound, Vanessa Thompson doesn't get it to fall, but she draws the foul.
Vanessa Thompson, 0 for 2 from the line, yet to get on the scoreboard. Am I correct with that?
For Vanessa? Why can't I find her? There we go. Yep. So far shut out.
This is it though, right there.
You called it. Meanwhile, for the Wolverines, 2 players now with 3 fouls apiece, including Julie Hogan, who had that last transgression. Thompson misses the second.
And her sister picks up the rebound. Did not finish it.
Just a step late on that steal. There's a 3-ball attempt. The bank is open.
And a raftery. Off the rafteries.
Here's a 3-ball for Merloni.
Long distance.
Stepped out. Stepped out.
And it was the Tenacious D. No reference there.
You're on fire.
I didn't do that.
Music aficionado Rob Silver with multiple pop culture, pop music references tonight. Although I guess Tenacious D wouldn't pop.
No.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, good hand by Vanessa.
Ava Vitti had it for a moment, had taken away, and now the ball's loose on the floor.
Look up.
Deaver by herself. That's a shot block. Nothing called.
Lillo.
Turnover for Vitti. Fires right away. Put back by Thompson. No good. Wolverines with the rebound.
This is
certainly
incredible.
A lot of action.
Yeah, and so many missed close opportunities.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little, disheartening. It's also Lillo with another 2 points. It's also encouraging because these shots are going to fall.
Right.
If it's not tonight, it's going to be somewhere along the way.
So I know, Rob, our score bug on the bottom corner of the screen not working tonight. So we'll try to keep you apprised of the score verbally. Clockers down 31-14 with just over 4 minutes to go as the Wolverines get called for a travel.
Yeah, Thompson forced that. she's been relentless with her pressure. I mean, and she's been playing the whole game. She looks a little winded, but they need her. So she's staying in there.
No, I mean, one thing you can say about this Clocker club, they are, nice little pun there, this Clocker squad, terrific, suffocating defense. I really see the effort across multiple players, both on the bench, here on the floor as well. I mean, you know, Deaver, Thompson, Vitti, Rosenfeld. Yep.
Maloney's been on the floor a couple times.
Wolverines pretend to slow this down a little bit, work it around the perimeter, trying to feed inside now. That Clocker defense just collapsing on Nozzolillo in the lane. Somehow it stays Wolverine ball on the out of bounds.
And there's a little miscue by Westwood.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, the Wolverines are moving the ball around well, but we are seeing an inordinate number of poor passes or miscommunication, whatever you want to call it. It's been a lot of turnovers from the Wolverines. Again, a combination of their, their poor passing, but also terrific defense by the Clockers.
Yep, they're definitely a young squad. Lost a lot of their senior class last year.
By the way, just a reminder, folks watching on the live stream here on YouTube, you're welcome to put in some comments. Let us know how we're doing. If you want a shout out, if you're a family member from far, far away, want to let us know you're cheering.
Is that a Star Wars reference?
You're really reaching, Rob.
Reach for the stars.
Go ahead and put the comments in the live chat. We'll be happy to give you a shout out.
Another short range shot. Oh, Deaver jumps in the law, comes away with it, pushes it up. Good ball movement by Westwood.
Just about a cross-court pass there.
There's the walk.
Okay, Nozzolillo gets called for traveling. We're down to 2:49 to go in the third quarter. Clockers down 31-14.
So it's Kiana Thompson, the freshman, bringing it up. Pressured by Ward. Thompson gets in there, goes to the line. She's been able to get to the hoop, draw contact.
Okay. Nozzolillo has 2 fouls. Kiana at the line to shoot 2. Gonna have to cash in at the stripe if you're not going to,
She had a miss before.
Yes.
Making a miss.
Yeah, she's had a miss.
Making a make. Okay.
So make it 31-16. Westwood with 2:39 to go. We've got a timeout on the floor.
All right. You want to guess the reference. So Deaver.
Yes.
There was a sitcom in the 80s, and one of the characters was the trying to think what was the relationship now. But one of the characters was Wizard Deaver, played a clarinet. He was like a bit character in the sitcom. He was maybe in a couple episodes.
Well, I mean, how many episodes did the sitcom run? This does not sound familiar at all.
Well, I told you, it's obscure.
I'm a child of the 80s. I'm a television major.
Well,
I came up with the sitcom Square Pegs in a trivia competition last week at Startline.
Was it related to Sarah Jessica Parker?
It was. That was part of the clue.
Exactly.
But not many people know Sarah Jessica Parker was in a sitcom.
So this, I'm trying to think, I think Max Wright was a character. Ann Sheehan was the mom, the dad.
I remember Max Wright being in a show called Whiz Kids, I think.
Benji Gregory was the kid. There was a daughter, and then there was a character that had an affinity for cats.
Interesting. Interesting.
From another
planet. And it wasn't Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
From another planet. Based on a character from another planet.
Is that movie, that Outer Space Plan Number 9 or something like that?
Yeah, nope. All right, back to action and a turnover. And that goes off the hands of Grace Pascaldo.
So Vanessa inbound here. No pressure at all here from the Wolverines. Blockers will be able to bring the ball up uncontested.
Character's human name was Gordon Shumway. But he had a one-syllable name in the sitcom, which was actually titled after the character's name.
Deaver in a little trouble here.
Oh, Abigail
backcourt.
Law. Great composure to finish off that steal, scoop and score.
So Westwood up 33-16 with just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Kiana. Tried to work her way baseline, draws the foul.
Are people just, people been texting in the answer yet?
No, strangely enough. Strangely, get it? Strangely enough, no comments in the chat about that.
There was a pet cat in the household named Lucky. And this character's always trying to eat it. Oh, beautifully done. Beatty backing it down. Yep. That was the contact.
So that's a fourth foul now on Ainsley Grinley.
And foul number 5. So any of these fouls that'll go to the line,
Vitti misses the first. So Ava Vitti, there's something about her. It reminds me of a player from just a couple of years ago, like one of the real stars of on the varsity for the girls a couple of years ago. And I'm blanking on the name right now. I was really hoping that would be enough for you to figure out who I'm talking about. I have to go back into the archives so I can come back up with that name for you for our next game.
None of the Marcies.
No.
Pre-Marcy?
No, it's like in the kind of in the Marcy era, maybe just post Marcy. But I think it was like,
yeah.
Was that Marloni for 3?
Marloni for 3. Turning up the heat on defense. Marloni gets a hand in there.
Gotta call that one on Abby. Abby Deaver. She can't believe it.
Yeah, they had her tied up. She was walking all over the place. But
oh, did they call that on? Looks like they called that one on Marloni, not Deaver.
Yeah.
Just about a minute to go here in the third quarter. Westwood up 33-19.
Yeah, but the fouls are on Westwood. Fouls are on Westwood. Don't listen to the crowd. Yeah. No, so the rule change this year, when you get to, actually the 5th foul on the team is shooting, but Ashland's only committed 3, so it's immaterial. Now, if Ashland gets fouled in possession, they'll go to the line. They don't do the fouls by halves anymore. Cumulative. Marloni pushing it up, see if she gets fouled.
It's like a blind pass to Thompson and somehow found its mark to Vitti inside. Can't get it to fall. Follows her own shot. Can't get that to fall, but she'll go to the line.
And a mumbling under her breath, but mad at
Okay, 5th foul on Grinley. So she's going to take a seat.
The answer is Alf. Alf.
The wizard character was in Alf?
Was I think it was his, one of the friends, some friend that played the clarinet or something. Yeah.
Dude, I did not get any of those clues. I saw Alf.
Google Wizard Diva.
I'm not Googling Wizard Diva.
I think the guy just passed away this last year, too. Played a lot of big characters. Great job.
Hit them both. So that makes it Westwood 33, Ashland 21, and we're into the final minute of play in the third quarter.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we got a turnover. It looks like Westwood stepped out of bounds on that one. So Kiana Thompson is going to inbound here for the Clockers with 36 seconds to go. Abby Rosenfeld bringing the ball up. Gets a screen, drives the lane, gets the shot off. Too hard off the glass, but rebounded by Thompson. Kiana, that is. Back up top, moving the ball around. Deaver for a quick three off the glass, no good. Vinny with the rebound. Backing her opponent in, gets stripped, and Wolverines come out with it. Deaver's got to be careful. 14 seconds left. The Wolverines able to break the press, come out of it. They've got numbers.
7
Pull the ball
seconds.
back.
They
That's
get
a
a good
two.
look.
No good. Nazalillo had position, but Thompson able to knock that ball out of bounds. So 1.6 seconds to go. Got the shot off, but it's wild. Off the glass, no good. And the quarter ends with Westwood up 33-21.
Yeah, but Ashland closing out on a little run.
Yeah, I mean, in that quarter, it looks like Westwood only outscored them by a point. So 15-5 Westwood after one, 23-12 at the half. Now 33-21 as we head for the fourth quarter. And Rob going to the internet. In the meantime, let's do a quick check around the league. Boys basketball, make that around Clocker Nation. Boys basketball dropped their season opener Hopkinton on Tuesday night. Final score 80-73. Rob, I know you and your brother announced that one. How'd the boys look in that one?
They looked really, really good. It was a very entertaining game. They were down 27 early in the second quarter, and it looked like it was just going to be kind of a repeat of last season. But then they got their footing, and they just played really tough, much like these girls. But they were able to finish a lot more of their shots than the girls were. But running around on defense, had Robbie Ruda still ended up with 23 points, but
I heard Carlos Espino was your silver star of the game.
He was. He just all around, whether it was, on defense, offense, just high energy. They were all high energy. Tyler Robinson starting off with a quick 11 points.
Wow.
And
no, they've got a couple of really good athletes on that team.
A lot of fun to watch. And they cut it to 6, and the final was 7. They cut it to 6 with in possession, maybe with 2 minutes to go.
Okay, well, the boys are actually playing in Westwood right now. They play AMSA at 4 Kicks in Marlboro on Monday. If we get the next stoppage, we'll check back in around Clocker Nation.
And you called that game last year, which was their lone win. So small world. I had a random encounter through another friend at Foxwoods a couple weeks ago with the.
I'm going to give that one to Nazalillo.
Yeah, with the coach of the AMSA team. And I said, oh, yeah, that was our only win last year.
You recognize AMSA's head coach at
No,
Foxwoods?
we were talking. He was a friend of a friend.
Okay.
When we were just chatting, he's like, oh, yeah, that's my team. He's not coaching this year, but that win knocked him out.
Deep three for Thompson. Unfortunately, air balls goes out of bounds. It'll be Wolverine ball. It looked like they were trying to force that ball into Vitti, and she drew a triple team in the lane. She kicked it back outside, so the Clocker's not able to convert there.
I've seen Vanessa shoot, and she's a good shooter. She's just so off tonight. But again, when you're running back and forth for 30 minutes in a row, kind of ruins your fundamentals. Rosenfeld looking up to Thompson. You can say Thompson, you'll be right 40% of the time.
That's right.
When in doubt. Or Abby. Vanessa
Thompson closing the gap, forces a bad shot, gets the rebound, and gets fouled.
Good sportsmanship by Abby Law. She knew she was guilty.
That was only her first foul.
Okay.
So Westwood up 35-21, 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Rosenfeld bringing the ball up for the Clockers. Dishes outside to Vitti, trying to go baseline, spins, fires, no good. Can't get that to fall.
Unbelievable. Just feel like she's going to put up a 20-point game one of these days, too. Good defense. Oh,
Okay, clocker ball.
must have tried to chase it down. So 35-21 with 6:04 to go in the fourth quarter. Closing line was 30.5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Deaver for three, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Wolverines. Weeman bringing the ball up. Little pressure here on the backcourt. Able to break it. They've got numbers down here now. Abby Law, if she'd gotten a handle on that, could have fired a three.
I think she wanted to, and that's.
Think she was
probably
thinking about it before she caught
Yep.
the ball?
Great job, Ashland, keeping the rebound alive. Oh, no, that's a foul.
Yeah, Rosenfeld did a nice job. She had turned her defender. Law actually, thought there was a pass going there, turned her, and Abby just couldn't get the ball to fall. It was a tough shot, got the foul, she'll go to the line.
If the defender had held her ground, it would have been offensive. She put her shoulder down, took a couple steps.
Okay, I mean, Abby Law completely lost the ball on that when she turned, looking for the pass. Rosenfeld drains it.
Love it. A lot of Abby's out there right now.
So guessing Abby would also be a high percentage play. Rosenfeld drains both. So Westwood up 35-23, 5:26 to go in the game. Full court press coming back. A little bit of a looser one this time.
Great ball movement by Westwood.
Did much better. I don't know if they were talking about in the locker room at the half. They did a much better job working against the press that time. Here's a shot. And in. Nice little jumper for Humsey from the corner. That's 6 for her. 8. Make it 8 for her.
Yeah, I have her at 8 as well.
Wasn't looking at the foul shots. 8 points for Humsey. Kiana with the ball now for the Clockers. Trying to get something going here. Gets a screen from her sister. Gets knocked down with a hip.
And that's Holmesy.
Holmesy's second.
That's 3 fouls for Westwood. With 4:54 to go. One more foul, and they're at the line the rest of the night.
Kick back out to Vitti. No good. Deaver in a foot race. Tracks
Great
down
hustle.
the rebound. Into Vanessa. Tries to turn the corner. Loses the handle, and it goes out of bounds. Vanessa Thompson logging serious minutes in this game.
Yeah.
There's a turnover.
Yeah.
Deaver read it well. Stops, pops, fires. No good. Rebound goes back to Deaver. Gets the foul. She'll go to the line.
Thought they might not call that for a second. So that
It was a little bit of a delayed whistle there.
That is foul number 4. So the Clockers will be going to the line on any subsequent fouls for the rest of the game for 2.
Deaver banks it in. Still counts. Might not look pretty, but it counts.
38-24.
Deep rebound there. Wolverines corral it, trying a fast break. Kicking it back up top now. Going to work it around the perimeter. Is an open 3.
Wow.
Just kisses the rim and
Raftery.
a
Her
referee.
second one of the night.
6 points for her.
Lead back up to 17.
Kiana has an opening, steps back for 3. No good. Merloni had the rebound for a moment, still loose. I'm screened by the ref. Out of bounds, it'll go Wolverine ball. Good defense by Merloni. Can't keep it in bounds, but still a terrific defensive play.
Gotta love the play by the freshman.
Wolverines break it again. Almost a collision there with Vitti.
Good job by Deaver to get hands on the
Able
ball.
to slow her down, force a bad shot. Ball's loose.
That's off Westwood.
Out of bounds. 41-24 Westwood, 3:45 to go. Josh Abrams, Rob Silver with you here on WACA-TV. Ashland girls basketball Friday night here in Clocktown. Glad to have you with us. Okay, Vitti going to get called on a foul away from the ball. That's her fourth.
Yeah,
But she will remain in the game. 3:36 to go.
a rare vocal outburst by Coach Strange. I like it. Very reserved, but you know.
Very calm presence on that bench.
Oh, good job by Thompson. Help her out.
Okay.
Thought he was going to call timeout. I
Jump.
think that's what she was expecting.
Jump ball goes, arrow goes for the Clockers. Merloni inbounding to Kiana, who'll bring it up court.
3 timeouts left, unless he plans on converting them to points later or something.
Can't take them with you.
Foxwood's Bucks.
Kiana tried to get a pass inside, gets knocked aside, but out to Deaver for Merloni for
Again.
3. Oh, just off the mark. Wolverines with a rebound. Collision there on the sideline in front of the Clocker bench, but no foul.
Yep.
Oh, maybe there is a foul.
No, just out of
Okay.
bounds.
Okay. I'm like looking at the reaction of the players on the floor.
You can't, right. You don't know. Stemming that defense.
Shot came a lot closer to going in than I thought it would. Not a high percentage shot. High percentage location, but not the shot. Kiana to Vitti. Vitti almost loses her balance. He maintains control. Deaver for 3. No good. Ball's loose underneath, goes out of bounds. Going to go Wolverine way. 41-24 Westwood, 2:39 to go. A driving layup there for Westwood.
I didn't see it. Might be 23.
I got like 2 players on the floor right now who aren't on my roster.
Kiana
So
Thompson.
Wolverines with the ball now, going to come away with it. Still up now 43-24 with 2 minutes to go. Had a player underneath wide open, couldn't handle the pass out of bounds. Exactly 2 minutes to go now in the game.
One of the fan favorites, Grace Fiscaldo. They want to get her on the score
Is she
sheet.
number 32?
Yes.
Okay, Abby Rosenfeld bringing the ball up now for the Clockers. Under 2 minutes to go.
Coach Strange calling out the play.
Almost a give and go there between Rosenfeld and Deaver. Deaver brings it back up to the top of the key, stops. Off to the side again, Vanessa Thompson looking for an opening. Dribbles into traffic, dishes off. Here's a 3-ball attempt by Deaver, no good. Got a loose ball. Vanessa Thompson hits the deck, helped up. Minute 32 to go now. Rosenfeld will inbound under the Wolverine basket. Outside to Kiana. Inside to Vitti. Wheels, deals, and fires. No good. Rebound Wolverines. This is Weeman. Dribbling for her life. There's another turnover. Deaver there again. Pass to Rosenfeld. Dribbles. Goes in. Gets the layup. It's good. Might have been a couple of extra steps there, Rob, but no call. I've got that as Rosenfeld's first field goal of the game.
Oh, and Vitti
Vitti
gets a hand and strips it.
Yeah, somebody called the cops because that was just a plain old steal in broad daylight. Vitti for 2 off the mark. Rebound, Weeman comes down with it. Fast break here for the Wolverines. Successful pass, no good. Too hot to handle, but the follow through is good.
Yeah.
The follow up there, Madison Ward.
Her first points of the night.
Okay, under a minute to go. 45-26 Westwood. Rosenfeld trying to pick up a screen. Off to the side for Deaver. Back up top now. Kiana stops and fires. No good. Out of bounds with 18.2 seconds to go. Shot clock goes off. Westwood up 45-26. Travel violation there called on Julie Hogan. Clockers will get the ball back right in front of their own bench. Going to get a timeout on the floor with 13.6 seconds to go. Wolverines up by 19.
That is a play right out of Hoosiers, huh?
Don't get caught watching the paint try.
He's coaching to the final whistle, final second. I love it. No, but it makes sense. It's a young squad. They got years and years of learning. So,
Rob, today's my last day of work, for the full-time job for the year for 2023. I'm on vacation the rest of the way, but was on a Zoom call earlier, and I told a joke, but nobody laughed.
and why is that?
Turns out I'm not remotely funny.
Right.
That's right, everybody. It's tonight's dad joke of the game.
Sponsored by Townhouse Pizza.
Don't say that. They may they may end the real sponsorship.
Yeah.
So who do you like this Sunday? Got a lot of NFL action? I know it's kind of an open question, just saying Sunday.
No. The one game I did like was tomorrow, was Saturday, Minnesota and Cincinnati. I think that they're going. And there's Vanessa going to the floor again for her 20th time tonight. That puts her at the line. Oh, yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, so I think the Patriots will do well on Sunday as well.
Would it be better if they didn't do well?
Yeah.
For their future? Got another timeout called by Mr. Strange, Ashland head coach Stephen Strange.
Do you have any jokes to fill in this?
Well, I did my dad joke of the night. I can tell you.
Do you know any other songs? There's one other song by ELO that has Strange in the title. Do you
I only know a couple of Electric Light Orchestra songs.
name one?
Xanadu. Is that that's more Olivia Newton-John, isn't it?
Olivia Newton-John.
Well, ELO was in it.
Yeah, exactly. Strange Magic was their Strange song. Telephone? That's another ELO song. Do ya? Music is
Your passion?
trivia hotspot for the most part.
No, I'll tell you, trivia nights, Wednesday nights at Start Line, and last week one of the categories was 80s TV, and I crushed it.
Really?
Of course, I was getting better clues that you were giving me for Alf.
Well, you can't really. Not a lot. I said it was obscure. No
Alf
fouls.
wasn't that obscure, but we
No,
got a final.
the character.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't come up much. I think only one or two of my other friends know Wizard Deaver and the Whiz Tones. that's really pulling
And that
them out.
concludes tonight's random 80s trivia here on WACA-TV. Oh, no, by the way, the Clockers lose a tough one to Westwood 45-28 in the Clockers' home opener. Their record falls to 0-2, while the Wolverines improve to 1-1.
So, let's just total up a couple if we can. I don't have all the numbers, but 4-3. Abby Deaver with 5, maybe. Rosenfeld with 5. Kiana Thompson with 7. And Ava Vidi 4.
Yeah, I've got
10,
her with
21, 28. Yep, that checks out. Point of note, 4, 7, 10, 14 of the 28 Ashland points were from the free throw line. We saw them shoot 50 shots maybe and made 7.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean
obviously the shooting percentage has to improve. Has to.
Has to like even law of percentages, you can't like be as talented as they are and just miss that many. There was
Right,
just
right.
everything went wrong as far as, but they got quality shots.
Mhm.
They were in there hustling for the rebounds. They were all on the floor.
Right up to the end. Absolutely.
Vanessa
Terrific
Thompson
hustle
and
tonight.
Kiana Thompson, I think, played the full game,
Mhm.
and full court
Full court
pressure
press,
the whole
yeah.
way. So we have to pick a silver medalist.
Sure.
Who do you got?
I'm kind of torn between Abby Rosenfeld and Ava Vitti.
I am leaning towards. I was leaning towards Ava.
Okay.
I think she was in there. She had a lot of rebounds. She did. I mean, not that Abby didn't play well. Yeah, I'm going with Ava,
Okay, well, congratulations, Ava Vitti. You're the
silver medalist.
first silver medalist of the season for girls basketball.
Yeah.
Wear that honor with pride this week. And want to also mention on this roster, again, we didn't see everybody play tonight, but on this roster, 3 different players who live in my neighborhood, including Ava Vitti and Abby Deaver.
Okay.
Little piece of trivia there, Rob. But, yeah, it wasn't
Right.
Oblique
Not a
80s.
Wizardiva, quality trivia, but yeah. So,
Okay, well-
we got to thank our crew though, real quickly.
Absolutely.
Again, Brady Montesino, Nick Cunningham, Mackie Kotob, Jeff Hall,
Was Justin here tonight, too?
Justin O'Brien. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, always appreciate you guys. Do a great job bringing all the video, putting all this together, letting us look and sound as good as we do. And so that'll do it here from Clocktown. Your final, again, Westwood 45, Ashland 28. For Rob Silver, I'm Josh Abrams saying thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time here on WACA-TV.
Good night and go Clockers.